Hello, everybody. My name is Franklin, the risk lover you are once. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, do well and subscribe to my channel, guys. It's been a while. It's been a while since you saw me on your screens. I've literally been busy doing some one or two things and um, some one or two church activities as well. You know, your boy is always a church boy, and I'll always be a church boy. Um, so last week I was on the chat full time. Despite my busy schedules, I had time for the chat and I was able to identify some profitable trades that I really want to share with you today. So I had the opportunity to take some profitable trades, some wonderful and amazing trades, and I'm going to share my trading knowledge and um, my trading knowledge and my trades with you. Okay, so let's move on to last week, and I'm going to show you what happened. I've always promised before we zoom into the chat, I am going to give you some nuggets to help you spice up your trading journey. Today, I have two things on my list I want to discuss with you. Two things on my list I want to discuss with you. And if you pay attention and if you incorporate what I'm about to teach you today in your trading journey or in every aspect of life, I believe you're going to see success, success, success. You're going to see success. So let's move on to the first point. What do I have on my list? If you are a forest trader or you have been in the forest industry for a while, you know that we, the retail traders, we contribute to about 5% of the entire market. The forest market is a very huge market with a volume of about $7.5 trillion every single day. So, what do you think your $1,000 in your account, or your $20,000, your $10,000 in your account would do in the market? We have big players in the financial market. We, the retail traders, we the guys that sit before our PC and trade every day, like I said, we contribute to about 5% of the entire market. Now, if we contribute less than 5% to the entire market, do you think we can control the market or we can move price? No, it does not happen that way. We have major players who have deep pockets in the market who control price or who are able to move price. Okay, now what I'm trying to say or where I'm leading to is that one, because we do not control the market or we do not control price, waiting is part of trading. Waiting is part of trading. One of the things that led to my breakthroughs in trading was when I started realizing that I'm not supposed to place trades every day, or price is not supposed to move in my direction every day. Now, when you jump into the financial market as a beginner, you always want to try something in the market, or most people are not seeing consistency because when they sit behind their PC trying to find setups and they are not finding what their trading plan has told them to look for, they try to do random things and pick random trades in the financial market, and they do not see profits, or they take losing trades even before their profitable trades arrive. Now, this is what I want you to pay attention to. Waiting is part of trading. Because we do not move price, we do not control the market, we have to wait until the market gives us a go ahead to partake in it or to be part in it. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. Because we do not move price and we do not control the market, we wait until the market gives us an opportunity to jump into it. That is what I mean. We wait until the market gives us an opportunity to jump into the market. So, as forex traders, at times you can be in the month and, like, for 2 weeks you haven't seen your setup and you are still waiting until you see your setup, or 1 week you are still waiting for your setup until you see your setup. That is when you enter into the financial market. So let's bring it into normal life situations. You go to work from first of the month to the last day of the month, and you get paid at the last day of the month. So why can't you are able to wait from the first day of the month to the last day of the month until you get paid and you don't have any problem with it. But when you come into the financial market, you literally want to make money every day. You literally want to take trade every day. You would never be consistent. When it happens that way, you begin to take random trades in the market. And when you take random trades in the market, you get random results. If you take systematic trades, that is according to your plan, according to your trading plan. Even if it's a losing trade, in the long run, it will work. In the long run, it will work for your good. High probability setups or the setups that leads to profitable trades do not happen or do not show themselves in the market every day. There are times the market is in accumulation, there are times the market is trending, there are times the market itself is confused, and you, the retail trader, you have to wait until the market gives you an opportunity to enter it. So let me give you a practical a practical representation of what I'm literally talking about. I'm really interested in the JPY pairs of late because they trade the JPY pairs. They have trend, like they can move in one direction for a very longer period of time. So I'm interested in the JPY pairs right now, and I'm seeing a lot of consistency in the JPY pairs. So let's see the Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen, the CAD versus the Japanese yen. So if you can see over here, let me move on to the daily time frame. The daily time frame. Let's see what is happening in the daily time frame for the Canadian dollar versus. So the Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen. So you can see from here 2020, from 2020 all the way to 2024, price has been moving in one direction, and this is amazing. Let me tell you, if you are a forex trader, there are two ways of trading. It's either you are trading with the wind or you are trading against the wind. If you are in my mentorship, I have procedures that will help you to trade against the wind if you want to do that. But if you want to trade with the wind too, I have systematic approach to both sides of the market. Now, from 2020 to 2024, you see the JPY pairs, they have been bullish all the way from here to here. So if you're a forex trader, you're trading this pair, you should be buying the pair most of the time. Any pullback around here, you should be trying to locate your buys. You should be buying, you should be buying, you should be buying, you should be buying until this pull. So if this pull, when the moment this pull was happening, maybe I would have stepped out of the market and I'll wait until I see the bulls come back into the market again. Okay, so there's a probability that this same thing is going to happen. We have a high, a low here, we have a high here, we had a low here, we had a high, we are having a low, and sooner than you might imagine, we are going to have another high. Okay, yeah, so like I said, the JPY pairs, they can move in one direction for a very longer period of time. So if you were trading this pair, I believe you should be buying the pair most of the times. Okay, so when you check the JPY pairs, like I said, price has been bullish for a longer period of time, and we have had a pullback, a pullback. Now let me share something with you. This from this point, from the top here, this point, all the way to the down here was literally 1 month. So the month of July, if you are in my Telegram channel, you realize that the month of July, I was literally not active. You know what I was waiting for? I was waiting because no, I could trade this bear move, okay, this push to the downside. I could trade it, but I didn't want to trade against the structure. I wanted to move with structure. So you see that structure is bullish, and I always want to move towards where the big players are moving the market to. So you see that the big players, the people with deep pockets, they are literally moving price to the upside. So I want to move with them. I don't want to go against them. Okay. So for the whole month of July, I did not take any trade. Any trade. I did not take any trade. I was there the whole month of July, and I was doing a lot of waiting. Now, waiting is also part of trading, like I said. At first, when I started my trading journey, like I'll pick a pair that I'm focusing on this pair. Then when the pair is not doing what I'm expecting, I'll move on to another pair. By the time I come back, the pair had done what I was anticipating previously. So I decided to stick to one pair and study the pair very well and stick to the pair. So that any move the pair does, I'll be aware of it and I'll be able to take part in I'll be able to take part when the market presents an opportunity. That is what I mean. Okay, so the whole month of July, I did not pick any trade. I'm waiting for the bulls to come back in the market. And lo and behold, my favorite pair, which is the AUD like I said, the whole month of July, I literally, this is from here to here, is the whole month of July. I did not pick any trade. I did not pick any trade. I waited and I waited until we stepped into August. Then that is when I started seeing momentum come back into the market. That is when I started seeing momentum come back into the market. So last week I took three trees. I'm going to move. We are going to go deeper. We are going to dive deep into it. I'm going to show you my trades. Okay. Last week I took three trades. That is it. So waiting is part of trading. Wait until the market presents you with an opportunity that is in line with your thought processes. That is the first thing. Don't trade every day. If you trade every day, you will not be consistent, especially if the market is not behaving the way you're expecting it to behave. The second thing that I want to discuss with you is fewer pairs are important. Guys, when I jumped into the financial market, I was trading every pair, I was everywhere because my strategy was working with every pair, But when I sat down along the line, I realized that the people who have made a lot of money in the financial market, some are trading gold only. I said, why are you trading gold only? He has the ability to pay attention on gold alone, study gold well, and know how gold moves. Some of them are trading Euro USD alone. I know Jeffrey Benson, who is a very powerful trader, he's trading only GBP USD. That is so amazing because that is when you will be consistent, because you are taking losses with CAD JPY, you are taking wins with NZD JPY, then another pair will go and take the wins from you, then blah blah. You are always around, just not knowing what to do. Let me tell you, forex trading. In forex trading, one pair can give you all the money you are looking for. Have patience for the pair. Relax for the pair. If you chase too many things, you lose everything. But if you focus on one or two things, you'll be profitable. I promise you, you'll be profitable. So select one pair or two pair, back test it, and know how the pair moves. If you backtest it, if you do a thorough backtesting and realize that your strategy works with that pair, stick to it for the next 3 months, for the next 6 months, and you will see what I'm talking about. You'll be consistent. When it comes to consistency only happens when you are doing the same thing over and over. So if you want to be consistently profitable, don't trade many pairs. If you want to be consistently profitable, at least two pairs which you are highly okay with. Then be consistent with those two pairs or even one pair. Watch that pair, take trades with that pair, and you see profitable results. Okay, so let's move straight to my trades for last week. Today is Sunday. We are entering into a new week. Last week I picked three trades on AUD JPY. AUD JPY has been bearish for 1 month, one solid month, and I promise you, one solid month, and I promise you, price is here. Very soon, price is going to correct itself and come back to the top here, and you will say Franklin said it. Now, let's see what is happening. Last week, I took three trades on AUD JPY. I took three trades on AUD JPY. Okay, so now AUD JPY, I know the overall structure is bullish, but for 1 month we have been bearish. Now, all that I'm waiting for, because I want to trade with the structure, trade with the wind, I was literally waiting to the point the bulls will start coming back into the market. That is when I want to pick trades. So from here, from this low that we made in the market, This was literally, this whole area is a demand zone. If you look back, you see the whole area is a demand zone. So we buy in demand zone. So when price hits the demand zone, if you are in my mentorship, you know what I'm talking about demand zones. When price hits demand zones, I was looking for price to start moving to the upside like it has done. Okay, I wanted to see money coming back into the market, and lo and behold, I saw money coming back into the market. Now I had to look for further mitigations and further golden boxes aligning with each other. I have thought about golden boxes in my mentorship. I've thought about mitigation. I've thought about a lot of things in my mentorship. The people in my mentorship know what I am talking about. Okay, so I had a break to the upside. Okay, so this golden boss got confirmed that money was coming back into the market. I was looking for a pullback into a major demand zone. Lo and behold, price tapped back into this demand zone, and you could see that on this demand zone we had a lot of imbalance on top of it. So I was waiting for all those imbalances to fill. Now after a while, that particular day, I think was a Tuesday, everything was on point. I saw my setup aligned very well. Then this setup was literally an A plus setup. I said I'm going to make 3% on the trade. Okay, so now one of the things I've added to my trade, that to my trading, that has made me very very profitable, that has caused me to see a lot of profit, is now I trade from demand zones to liquidity point. Demand zones to liquidity point. Okay, so from the demand zone, which place is our next liquidity point? So you can see that from here, the next, from this demand zone, we are targeting this liquidity point. Okay, now this trade gave me 3%. I made 3% on this trade. Now on this trade, I wanted to scale in the following day. So I scaled in, it went in my way 78, 76 pips. 76 pips. But because my stop loss was big, I wanted 1 is to 2. But this trade gave me 1 is to 0.8. 1 is to, I think 1 is to 1.8 or something. It wasn't up to 2%. So I did not even break even on that trade, and price came back and liquidated me, and that was amazing. Now, I think on the Thursday, price came back into this major demand zone I had highlighted over here. That was a beautiful mitigation. And after that mitigation, we had a pull, and this golden box got broken around this area here. We confirmed this golden box. Then I realized money was coming back into the market. So I was waiting for a pullback. And now I have two major entry criterias over here. Now I applied one here. Now the second one over here, I call it entry after liquidation. Entry after liquidation. That entry criteria, anytime I see trades or anytime I enter trades with that particular entry criteria, those trades hardly become losing trades. If I have entered 10 trades with this particular entry criteria, which I developed for myself, about eight, about 7 of them are winning trades and 3 of them are losing trades. So you can see that that particular entry criteria is a very powerful entry criteria. Okay, now I saw this entry criteria, that is entry after liquidation. If you are in my mentorship, like I said, you know what I am talking about. Entry after liquidation over here. So this was the particular demand zone I was looking for, which is inside this golden box. Now that demand zone was being mitigated, and we liquidated that demand zone in addition to it. That was two major confirmations for me. And price went, so when price jumped back into my entry, I entered the market quickly, and lo and behold, a day after it, a day after that particular day, I made 2.07% on my account. So last week, after waiting for 1 month of not picking any trade, last week, that is the second week of August, I took 3 trades. I took 3 trades, which I made 3% on the first one, and I lost 1% on my second trade over here. Then my third trade, I made 2%. So ordinarily, if I had not taken any losing trade, I would have made 5% within 4 days or 5% in 1 week. But I took one losing trade, so I made 4% in that particular week. That was last week, and that is amazing performance. That is amazing performance. I literally like the way I'm growing up in this industry, the way I have mastered the market. I really love it. So next week, God willing, which is the week we have entered into, I'm still expecting bullishness in the market. But you know what? I believe the market is going to create a pool of liquidity at the top over here. Do you know the reason why? Because this place is a powerful supply zone. Okay, this place is a powerful supply zone, and because that place is a powerful supply zone, the market is going to use that supply zone to sell down into these areas and to convince the beginner traders that we are still moving down, and in the process they will push back and take all their stop losses. This is what is going to happen, and this is what I have anticipated into next week. So next week, I'm not going to worry myself when the market is pulling down, but I'll wait when the market starts pulling back, or when money starts coming back into the market. I'm going to smash the market again. And I know this week, which we have entered in, that is next week, is also going to be a powerful trading week. 4% within a week is super amazing. That is an amazing performance from a trader. If you want to see my account and my results, I want you to jump into my Telegram channel right now. I posted the results, everything on my Telegram channel. Is over there. I'm going to put the link in the comment section. Hit it to be part of my Telegram channel where I post signals, okay, and I give my people an idea about whatever thing that I am doing in the financial market. So God willing, next week, if the market pulls down, I don't have any problem. I'll keep waiting until I see momentum starts coming back into the market. Then I'll look for opportunity. I'll look for opportunities to take buy trades even to the upside. So that is the whole idea for next week, God willing. Let's see how the week unfolds. I know next week too is going to be a highly profitable week. When I checked, I realized that within every month I have the opportunity to take 3 or 4 trades. Okay, but this month, 2 weeks into August, I've already taken 3 trades and I've made 4%. I'm not worried, I'm not rushing. Okay, I'm waiting until the market gives me an opportunity once again. If I take one trade in addition until the month ends, I don't have any problem. If I take one trade, I make 3% in addition to the four, I've made 7% in 1 month. That is highly important. Imagine if you're trading a $50,000 account, okay, which is a funded account, and you have made 7% in a month. Calculate it and bring into my currency, my Ghana currency, then you realize that that is a lot of money. Okay, so stay tuned. I'm going to bring you a lot of lessons, and I'm going to bring you a lot of nuggets. I want you to stay tuned. I'm going to bring you a lot of lessons. I'm going to bring you a lot of nuggets the following week that we are stepping inside. I'm going to put a lot of signals too on my Telegram channel only when the market presents an opportunity. So stay tuned. I'll see you in the next episode.